Hey guys, how are you? Happy Monday. Welcome into the latest edition of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault, your host every single morning. You can follow me on Twitter at Sports Talk Matt. We're here on bettingpros.com, always being brought to you by BetMGM, YouTube, and wherever you get your audio. The offer from BetMGM is still available. It's above me on YouTube. $20, win $100 on any event you place that wager on using that promo code JUICE100. JUICE100. BetMGM.com. BetMGM application wherever it's available. JUICE100, that promo code for a $20 bet to win $100, win or lose on any wager. All right, so obviously I'm feeling much better. And look, it's been a really good couple of days, and the haters are quiet. The chirping has stopped. The people aren't posting stupid things on YouTube. Your picks have been really bad lately. You should really do better. Yeah, I get it, okay? Yeah, like I'm trying to lose my money. Exactly. So 8-2-1 over the last 3 days. 1-1-1 yesterday, but the added play, why aren't you on the Discord channel? Hello, 2-leg moneyline parlay. Cha-ching. Not exactly a daring bet with the Cardinals and the Brewers, but I came in plus 112. Two-leg moneyline parlay. They continue to cash. They continue to hit. And so we got that right. We lose on the over for the 49ers and the Chargers. It could have gotten there, man. Both those quarterbacks in the second half were just, all three. My gosh, Trey Lance played well. Later, struggled early, played better. Garoppolo didn't play well, but fine, who cares? Doesn't get there, so that 35 does not, or 34 does not get to 35. Goes under, but we did get the money line parlay right, and then the Browns game pushed at -4. So we got a push on that. And so 1-1-1. But a winning day, and our third straight winning day. So after 3 straight days of losing, 3 straight days of winning. So that's always fun, right? That's the way things go in this world. Up and down, up and down. That's the roller coaster ride. And we are so close to football. And look, there's going to be days this week where I'm just going to give you football plays. And I'm going to give you, there are 5 games in college football. I will have multiple plays going in college football. It's time to bring back the full unit bet. Okay? We'll come back into that. There will be quarter unit and half unit plays, but sides and totals, we'll start to get into the full unit bet, and we'll start to commit ourselves with college football. And it's week 0, as they're calling it, but I don't care. It's football. Illinois, Nebraska. I got a Pac-12 game late. So just a lot of cool things coming up on Saturday. So that's awesome. So maybe like on a Thursday, I may just say, look, I don't like baseball. I'm going to bet just here are the football plays on Thursday and on Friday and blah, blah, blah. So just a heads up. We're going to be committed on Saturday. So we're going to, I don't want to say tiptoe, but we're not going to get too heavily committed here today and this week because we want to keep the bankroll healthy and really get ready for football because it's football season, man. Let's go. It's football. It's back. College football is back. So we're still a bit away from the first full week of college football because after the Saturday, then a week from this Thursday, it really gets rolling. But we got Maction coming back soon, and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursday night football and Monday night football, and we can forget about stickball, as some of you guys call it on the Discord channel. We can just get into football and more football betting and we'll sprinkle in baseball. So we got one football play and one baseball play coming at you guys here today. Before I do that, if you want to win the Pete Rose autograph signed jersey, that's available at the end of the month, and we're going to give it away to one lucky listener who has gone and left a review on Apple or Stitcher. Okay, then you go to bettingpros.com/juice and you go ahead and fill out the form, drop in the screenshotted picture of your review, and you are entered into this contest and every other contest still to come. So old school baseball fans, a chance for you guys to jump in. We tried to coordinate it with the Pete Rose interview on the Sharps Report. It didn't happen. They pulled out because of what was going on with Evander Kane in hockey. So they decided it was a bad idea to put Pete Rose out there when Evander Kane's being investigated for betting on his own team. And the company thought that was a bad idea. So it was probably a good move to pull the Pete Rose interview, but we had the Pete Rose jersey to be given away, coincided with the Pete Rose interview, and it didn't really work out as we thought. So if you want it, you can have it. Or if you want future abilities, future things, that would be awesome for that to happen. So if you just do that and you're entered into today, and what you do it today, you'll be entering in for this month and then next month and after that, and the more giveaways we do. So that winner will be picked coming up at the end of the month for the Pete Rose jersey here with Betting Pros and the Daily Juice podcast. One quick update on tags from Fantasy Pros. His wife did tweet out earlier today that while her husband is still on a ventilator, the doctor told her to be optimistic. So your positive thoughts, your prayers, whatever you're doing, keeping him in your thoughts, it's good news. It's working. Things are healthy. Things are projecting and progressing, and easily things can change. Okay, I'm sure it's an hour by hour type of situation, but the last update we got was that Tags was doing better, was improving. I don't know what that means. She just said that the doctor told her to be optimistic. So, keep an optimistic outlook. Keep him in your thoughts, and let's, as a community, really pull together and try to help that family and get them through a really difficult time. So he is in the hospital with COVID-19, in case you aren't aware of this. Real quick before I give you the plays, and somebody actually sent me a DM and asked me this question because they were laughing about my voice and laughing about me being at a bachelor party, and they said, "Hey, I'm relatively new to the Daily Juice, and sometimes I feel like I don't know everything that's going on. Can you kind of update where some of these things began?" And I don't want to go through the entire, 14-month history of the Daily Juice podcast, but I realize there's an old adage in radio that if you don't include everyone and it sounds like you're inside school, that's not welcoming to new people. And we're starting to ramp up with new people because of football. Everything just hockey sticks and just goes crazy. And all people find out about the podcast, or maybe they've been gone and they come on to the podcast. I had somebody, I posted a Daily Juice picture. Somebody here in Vegas had a hat on the strip outside of Bellagio, and they had a Daily Juice picture, and someone said, "Where the heck do I get that?" And I wrote back and I said, "Look, we sell Daily Juice hats and t-shirts. It's on the website. If you go to fantasypros.com/shop, you will see all the Daily Juice gear. So you can get it there. If you want to buy Daily Juice hats and t-shirts, it's the best way to say thank you for what we do. In my opinion, I will never charge you a dime for any of this stuff. But if you want to say, hey, I learned the Discord channel, I'm making plays and bets and whatever, fantasypros.com/shop to get a hat, get a t-shirt, whatever you want to do. So it's cool. It's high quality. I wear them all the time on the podcast videos, on YouTube and whatnot. So there's that. So you can get a hat that way. Secondly, somebody asked, where did the parlay come from? Okay, so the parlay came from my disapproval of parlaying, which has become somewhat of an ironic exercise because I've said don't bet a parlay over and over again. I'm going to give you one for fun. And now I'm 7-22, up 23 units since we started doing this. So we've hit some fun ones. Still, my favorite one was the light and the dark, and we hit the light parlay, which I still was a plus 800. I still think that was my most fun one that we hit just because we named it. But we've hit some wild ones. We've hit some big ones. We missed on a couple of them. I tend to bet these all individually, and that's what I did. I did not bet Washington on Friday on the money line, but I bet all the baseball plays individually, and that's awesome. So we come through with that. Historically speaking, on a 3 or 4 leg parlay, I'm hitting 2 of the 3 legs most often when we lose. So I found it to be profitable. Somebody pointed it out to me way back in the beginning, you're running it pretty good at 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 4. I'm betting these individually, and I'm finishing up, which kind of, again, solidified or reinforced my idea that betting a parlay is not don't bet a parlay. Yesterday, for fun, Mike Spector from Betting Pros found 5 really popular trends, right, going into baseball. So what did I do? I took $10. I said, hey, $10 bet at plus 120. It was $10 to win $125, whatever the odds are. It's late at night. I can't do math in my head at this moment, but whatever the odds are. And so one of the bets pushed, so it turned into a 4-legger, but 3 of the 4 legs cashed. So if you had bet them all individually, it would have been good. It was, which I did though. It was Braves, it was Brewers money line, it was Cardinals money line. It was over for the White Sox and the Rays, which pushed. It was over for the Detroit Tigers in their game, and that went to extras against the Jays. It was 10, and they scored 8 runs. It was 1-1 in the 9th, and it got to 8 runs in extras. So that did not cash. So that was low. That's where we missed. And there was one other baseball bet in there that I can't remember exactly. I think it was Braves Orioles, right? Yeah, Braves money line, I think is what we bet as well on that. So 3 out of the 4 cashed. So that's where that came from. Okay. So we'll continue doing that. And the Discord wager, we're still trying to figure out exactly what the Discord wager is going to be. I think I like the Saturday morning conversation. Just to be honest, I think I like that for the Discord bet, and to have the Discord bet be a Saturday play, because I'm going to be talking with Dan Harris a ton for Sunday picks. I've got a lot of people helping with the Sunday picks. Okay. I've got an army, a lot of ways of people that I will be talking to, both for my teams and for just a lot of different things I'm going to be doing. So a part of me is kind of like, maybe it's smarter. Let's just do it on Saturdays. And I'm going to do the Saturday morning conversation. It gives us a chance. You guys can go ahead and nominate plays and picks, and we can talk about what we like and don't like, and then make it for a college football. The Discord bet just becomes college football or NFL, Saturday or Sunday, and you guys can go ahead and vote on the weekend. So I tend to like that. And I think that's what's going to happen this coming Saturday for the Discord wager. So that's kind of where we're at. If you have any other questions about what we do or the lingo that I use, or, if you just feel like you don't understand something that I'm referencing, always DM me and ask me a question on the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat. Underneath me here on YouTube is a link that takes you to the Betting Pros for free Discord channel, and Daily Juice is where I hang out. But Sports Talk Matt is my handle in the Discord channel. It's my Twitter handle. It's my Instagram handle. It's everything. The only thing it's not TikTok is the Daily Juice. So if you search the Daily Juice on TikTok, you'll find it there. But I want to be as inclusive as possible. Okay. I think one of the most important things, this was a conversation we were having last night on Twitter about, somebody was talking about the fact that they think that new people coming into the industry who have no experience in sports betting and getting jobs is really bad for the industry. And I don't really agree with that. I said, look, it's, at the end of the day, it really isn't about the picks. It's about community. It's about engagement. It's about entertainment. It's about having fun. And I think we do a really good job of that. Yeah, sure, we all want to win. And yeah, sure, we all want to have great records. But I go into this understanding that I'm doing it for entertainment. And I'm not telling you to bet 15 units. I'm not telling you that I'm going to break your bookie. I'm not telling you that I'm going to, pay me $500 and I'll give you my whale play of the day and you can go bet $2,000 on what? No. None of that crap. Okay. That's just not what I believe in. And I believe in free content. I believe in community. I believe in us sweating games together and winning games together and losing games together and celebrating and having fun and enjoying it and having that sense of community, even though it's online. I think it's important. I think it's unique. And I think it's what separates us. Other people have Discord channels, and sure, but most of them charge for crap. Most of them have subscriptions, and they're trying to sell you. They're using the Discord channel to sell you, to give them money. I'm not using the Discord channel to ask you to pay for anything. Like, if you want to buy a hat, great. It's what, $15? Okay. Like, it's awesome. It's a hat, but that's it. I'm not asking you or demanding you to buy it. You don't have to. You're still welcome. You can still hang out and chat till 24 hours a day if you'd like. So, and you can put your own picks up there, and you can put yourself up against other people, and you can, find friends and find people and have little sub communities, have little sub conversations, and it's totally fine. I mean, that's the whole point. And that's what, after a year plus of doing this, the most joy I get out of the Daily Juice is really what you guys have done with the Discord channel and the hashtag Daily Juice on Twitter and whatnot. So, that's kind of the quick bio and background. But if you have any other questions, always ask me, because I would totally, I would be upset if you felt like you were being excluded for whatever reason you feel like it. I want to make sure you feel comfortable and feel welcome into the community, because it really is important. So, okay, let's get to the picks here. They're going to be quick. We're going with 2 plays. Jaguars and the Saints coming up here tonight. The line is 4. I'm not playing the total. I was wrong when it came to totals. Okay. I thought that we were going to have a lot of overs in week 2. We had some. I went 2-1 betting over. So I had a winning record betting overs, but there were only 6 games that went over. And I am very concerned about the Jaguars offense here on the road at the Superdome. Up against the Saints team that is going to be ferociously angry at what happened in week number 1. So I'm very concerned about Jacksonville. I'm very concerned Jacksonville is going to get absolutely blown out here, because Sean Payton's team turned the ball over 6 times in the first game. They looked like utter dog crap. I have a bet on the Saints to go over 9.5 wins, and Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill better play well here tonight. And I think they're going to have a foot in their butt. I think they're going to have their foot on the accelerator, and I'm going to lay the 4 points here. It opened at 3.5, went up to 4. I think this is going to be an angry team. I think even when Ian Book's in the game, I think you got an angry team and a coach that wants to get after it and show that his team is not going to be in trouble in a very competitive division. And I think the Jaguars might be, and keyword is might, but they might be a speed bump here tonight. I think this game could get lopsided. This game could get away from the Jaguars. It's a road game. I don't think they care at all about this game. I mean, I think this is just basically like, okay, Gardner Minshew is going to start this game. Let's see if he can win the quarterback battle. That's really the only question Jacksonville's got right now is who's going to be the starting quarterback. But I think we all know it's going to be Trevor Lawrence. But man, I don't know. I don't know. This might be, Gardner Minshew might be getting an exhibition here. So he might want to try to play well to get out of town. But I don't like what I'm seeing out of Jacksonville, and I think this is a madhouse, angry team. It's only week 2. It's exhibition, I know. But I think the Jags are walking into against a team in New Orleans that played so poorly in week 1. I think they bounced back in week 2. I'm going to lay the 4 points here. Half a unit, New Orleans -4 at -110. And for the other half a unit, I'm going to baseball. Okay, and look, this baseball slate is gross. It's just absolutely gross. I may have a play on a first 5 that I'm eyeballing that is not out yet that I might come back. I may add to this in the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat to get into it. But the Cubs are at home against the Rockies. Okay, the Rockies just lost to the Diamondbacks at home. Diamondbacks won a road game. Oh my. So now they've got 15 wins on the road. The Rockies got 14 wins on the road. The Rockies now on the road at the Cubs. Kyle Hendricks goes to the mound, 14-5 with a 4.04 ERA. Now Hendricks at Wrigley has not been great. 5.17 ERA, 6-4 record. Not a great, give up 16 home runs at home. 15 of those home runs have come at night. 15 of the 16. This game's at night, but a 4.14 ERA at night for Kyle Hendricks, and he has been pitching better as of late. Okay, pitched very well. 2-1 win over Cincinnati in the game that we jumped in with Cincinnati that burned us. So he's been a little bit better, although I can't say he's been like outstanding, but he's been good enough. And Antonio Senzatella going to the mound for the Rockies. Okay. I mean, much like a lot of these guys, not great. Okay. On the road, he's given up about 3 to 4 runs every time he goes out. He gave up 2 earned to the Padres rather in his last start. That time before that, gave up 3 runs and 9 hits on the road at Houston. On the road before that against Arizona, gave up 7 hits and 3 earned runs. I don't love the Cubs offense. I'll give you that. The Cubs have been somewhat anemic offensively, and that's not great. And they've also been kind of at home. They're 31-31 at home. They're 54-72 overall. They've lost 3 games in a row. But I do think this is a spot on the money line they can win. -127 on the money line for Chicago to snap their 3-game winning streak here and to get a win against a team in the Rockies who are just historically bad on the road. And I mean just really, really bad. The Cubs have not played the Rockies in Chicago yet this year. This is game number 1. So 14-45 on the road, 31-31 for at home. Just going to play the averages here. Kyle Hendricks is the best starting pitcher left on this Cubs roster right now. Pitched well his last time out. Money line, Cubs, Rockies for -127 is the only baseball play officially. 1 full unit in play here for the Cubs money line and Saints -4. If I have anything extra, I'll add it in the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat to get in there. My name is Matt Peralt. You can follow me on Twitter @SportsTalkMatt each and every single morning. It's the Daily Juice podcast being brought to you by BetMGM right here on bettingpros.com.